Customer is looking to get a bid to replace their steps coming up from their driveway here, and then a couple other add-on items. But we'll first start with the steps here. So, coming from the driveway and up into their side door here, we've got 13 feet, and we've got five current risers. So we are going to spread these out in such a way. I think this first one is going to be probably 14 inches, and then we'll make 2 landings, and then we'll do the top 2 basically where they currently are. We're going to use Fond du Lac with weathered edge Chilton accents, but no reds. They want to keep it more in the orange and yellow, not dissimilar to kind of like what they have in their chimney over here. So this first tread, it's currently set back probably 15 inches. We're only going to set it back 8 inches. And the reason behind that is, in front of it, we'll go ahead and do bluestone, but going to the right and going to the left, one of the options is going to be to put in pavers along the driveway just to class it up a little bit. We'll get to that in a second. Let's continue on the steps first of all. So right now we've got 5 risers coming in here. As a line item, why don't you show them what it will cost to do a sixth riser at the top there. So it's even with the threshold at the top. Currently, these first 3 treads are basically at grade, so we don't necessarily have to build sides. We'll just have to build the faces and the treads. But for the top 2 or 3, if they decide to go with the 6th riser, these are out of grade. You can kind of see from the side here. So these will have to be as built steps. Currently, this is 3 feet 7 inches wide. We're going to make this a full 4 feet. So that way, first, we don't have to cut, and second, because really it needs it. A full 4 feet for this area is basically is ideal for this space. Okay. So that's letter A. B is to the north, which is over here. We have got this space over here, and they want to bid to put in a 12-inch wall, so it'll be at the height of this guy right here, across. So we'll do to the driveway and over. It's 12 inches, and let's just say 4 feet of return. I'm going across there because I'm not exactly sure what the configuration is going to end up being. And that's going to be at 12 inches tall. It's 12 and a half feet there and 4 feet, 4 feet that way, just to kind of level this off a little bit. All right, we're going to use, once again, Fond du Lac with weathered edge Chilton accents. Bid C is to put a patio over here. So I'm assuming that we're going to do this as inset and not as wet laid over it. So we're going to, we won't have to wet set the outside of this area. I'd rather just lay up to it. So that way, if we want to do it at a later time, we can do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and make this patio 8.5 by 12.5. And it'll be bluestone like what we have for this area over, or for the treads. All right, so that's C, is the patio that's in this area over here. D is the wall on the south side over here. So this would be also set back 8 inches. Both of these walls are set back 8 inches like the step for if they want to do pavers in the future, or now for that matter. But so we've got 37 feet going from this corner right here down to there, 37 feet, and it'll be an average of 12 inches tall. So it does go downhill in grade. I told them that we would step it down with grade, so we have an average of 12 inches coming along this area. Okay, and then the last part is to do those paver edging. We would go the 12.5 feet from point A to point B, and then the 37 feet the rest of the way, and end at their sidewalk down over there. This is St. Louis Park, Nick. So very narrow driveway. A very limited space for anything. Obviously, we can't put it on anything on the street. This isn't a huge dig out by any means, but just looking at it, dig out will have to be done in a day. We probably can't bring like we'd have to bring it back to the stone yard, and then on the way back from bringing the debris at the stone yard is when we'd have to bring in the material. There's just not a lot of staging room, and we can probably put pallets on the grass over here if we wanted, but yeah. Eventually, they are going to want to redo the sidewalk and their steps over there, but that's for a later time. I don't want to scare them too much. Yeah, that's what we got. But their main point of concern is obviously these steps right here. So this is where the dumpster and crushed rock and delivery charges need to be put for pricing purposes.